Hi, in this tutorial I will show you how to create this building and how to set the size to be generated. With our previous building data created, go to Procedural Building tab. You can see that there is a attribute called probability of mixing multiple PBS building attributes. If you have more than one building attribute, you can set the chance for it to mix them. So that is where you set the chance for it to occur. Now, when you have a plot that cannot use any building attribute that you set, we have to set the fallback tag to be used here. So you can click on the plus sign to add your the fallback floor tag to be used to spawn buildings. Same for the fallback roof tag. Now come to PBS building attribute. That is where you generate the size of the building. Click on the plus sign to add a new building attribute and expand it. You can see that we have a building color. This will allow you to visually see the distribution of the building. So set the color of your building attribute. For example, we will use an orange color. So you can set the chance for this attribute to be selected. You can set 100% of chance for this building to be selected. Now you have the mean building length and the maximum building length. Same for the building depth and the building height. You can also set the minimum offset. And here you can set the building shape description. Click on the plus sign to add the new. These are the shape that you designed for your building. So if you have one, you can choose it. For example, you can choose the matrix PBS shape description. Now the default building floor tag and the default building roof tag become handy when no building shape description have been selected. You have to provide the default building floor tag to be used. Same for the default roof tag. Now come here and set our building minimum length. That is where you set the size of your building to be used. Set the mean building length to, for example, 3000, 2000, and the maximum length to 4000. Now the minimal depth 2000 and the maximum depth to 5000. The height, the maximum height to 10,000. You can set the mean and max building offset. Save it and select your building data and select your plot and go to data setup and set it in the building data. You can see that as soon as you added it updated the building data. Now we have our building generated. We can change the length and the property. Let's set another color, for example the blue. When I move the plot, you can see that it will update it. You can have more than one building attribute. Let's here set the building attribute name. Let's call it small town buildings. Now click on the plus sign to add one more building attribute and set it to this color, and you can set the chance for it to be big, like 0.5. Now we can set its minimum length to this. For the height, we start for 12,000 and 30,000. The offset can be this, and you can set the shape description and the default floor tag. Now let's come to select our props and let's come to randomize building. we can see that it selected this one, and see that it's using some shape. If you come here and remove the shape description and move the plot, you can see that they become a pure box. It is because there is no building description, and that is in this case you have to provide the floor tag to be used and the roof tag to be used. But when a shape description is there, it will select. When a shape gets picked, it will select this for the shape, and that is how you go.